reduced to movement and motion. Perhaps it may prove truer than conversing with words. In battle, the words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. These are... You may ask. I honor the face of my mother. I do not wish to discuss it. There's no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw. Before you go, Exile, question for you, if I may ask it. You have touched... Then tell me of its absence. I see. Thank you, Exile. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me. Why have you approached? Why have you approached? You will find them in the main irrigation channel. The particle emitters there that once governed the flow of water to TELOS. It is not part of my duties. They were caged for their safety until we could determine your intent, Exile. Your companions gave us little trouble, however. The male could have presented... He has had some Echani training. He masks it well, but when you are in danger, his I do not know. The Echani forms are known to be taught to military special forces throughout the galaxy. If the source is a mystery to you, perhaps you should ask him. It would be wise to know those you...
Did you find what you came for? There was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel this woman who resides here, she did something to you. There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you... Yet there are no students, and this woman, this Atress, surrounds herself with those... Plans are fragile things, and life often dashes expectations to them. Perhaps students will come to her in time. For now, she is surrounded by the... No, her servants are not Jedi. Their minds are walls, trained to resist. This discipline blinds them to the Force as well, even if they were Force-sensitive. Invade the mind of another? It is not something done carelessly, or when there is nothing to... Very well, let us depart. He's only sleeping. It seems the journey here has fatigued.
I'm sorry, General. I must have lost I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm. What is this place? Where... This must be where I had detected the energy readings before, and the drain to the restoration sheet. This room, this place, it looks part of a huge polar irrigation system, possibly planet-wide, like the one on Coruscant. I had been told by the... I am, General. If you wish, I may travel with you, or join you at the ship. Very well, General. I will await your arrival.
Ah, hey. You're back with us. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. How did things go with the Jedi here? Things went that well, huh? You make friends wherever you go, don't you?
You have returned.
Curious thing. Did she? Perhaps it is...
Well, if it isn't the one who stole the Ebonhawk. Not so
Don't be a fool. Atris stole the ship and...
says you. Well, now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
What does the machine say? We seem to have found it.
Do you know why we have called you here?
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi. Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
It is good you recognize this. It means you will understand why you must leave us. We feel that your true understanding of what happened at Malachor 5 will only happen in time, and it cannot happen here, near the battlegrounds where you fought.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us. Revan's influence has grown amongst the youngest of the Order. She speaks to their passions, not their sense. Much defiance in that one.
You were correct, Kavar. When she was here, I felt it. It was as if she was not there. More like an echo.
Revan's influence has grown amongst the youngest of the Order. He speaks to their passions, not their sense. The war has touched them. Many of them have found themselves in the war against the Mandalorians.
It is as I feared, and I fear that we have played into the hands of the enemy.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. She has lost herself. She is no Jedi. She walked Revan's path, but she was not strong enough. We are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. She has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let her depart. She will simply...
What would you have done with her, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks.
No, although that may come in time. We let her go because we must. Where she travels, she carries her destination with her.
Malachor 5 should have been her grave. We saw it in her walk, and in the Force. It was as if she was already dead.
We should have told her the truth. A Jedi deserved to know.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believed was true. There's still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts. Perhaps in many years we will call her before us and explain what happened to her, and how she may be healed. Until then, she must accept her journey.
But she may never discover the truth, and she will never know why we cast her out.
And that is the future we must accept.
Those Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
A strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient.
General, is there a reason you don't carry a lightsaber anymore? That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now. You could build another one, if you wanted to, but you know that. I don't know, General, but whatever the reason, I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete. I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need. We need a power cell. emitter matrix, lens and focusing crystal. Though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means. Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common, though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you, and if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own. Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable.
For the last time, no. Because you're programmed to force your opponent to go first, and nothing will convince me that even if I didn't have to go first and somehow I didn't suspect you of counting cards... Yeah? How many credits? Got a minute?
I'm a little busy here. What is it?
Won't take more than a minute.
All right, I'll work while you talk.
Look, your friend, the Jedi, you know her from way back, don't you? How much do you know about
her? You mean the General? Yeah, during the war, if that's what you mean by way.
Better than anyone else on this ship. Just give me your opinion, okay? And don't laugh.
I'm trying to work here, Atten.
I was just wondering if you thought maybe she and I might...
Being serious.
You said you wouldn't laugh.
You are being serious. Atten, she was a general. I was just a tech. Your guess?
Well, what's your guess then?
I'm getting back to work.
Hey! I'm being serious here. You're laughing at me? I'll put you on the scrap heap, you walking tin can.
All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances. I know that, but I'm fixing everything up. What was that? That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior. I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to him. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Good. Now let's get started. You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot. Not bad. I'm all done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.